I'm Sarah.
Schwab from EMC. How are you?
Nice to meet you. Come on in.
Great. Do you mind if I have a seat?
Oh no, please do.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you for taking time out of your day. I know you have a busy schedule.
No problem. Any friend of Ginny's is a friend of mine.
Oh yeah,
Happy.
Definitely. You know, we went out to dinner the other night and she just had nothing but good things to say about you guys and Franklin Savings Credit Union. She mentioned that you guys are looking to expand. That's really exciting.
Yeah, it's definitely an exciting time for the business as a whole. I think if you have the ability to expand, it means you're doing well, which is the good news. However, definitely more falls on our shoulders in terms of management and resources, and have to figure out a roadmap for all of that.
Definitely. So before we get started today, I just want to give you one of my business cards.
Okay, thank you.
Do you have one that I could take as well?
Yes, here you go.
Great, thank you. I have an agenda for today, but before we get started, we have about 10 minutes, is that correct?
Yeah, 10 minutes is perfect.
Great, perfect. So today I'd like to go over EMC, who we are and what we do, and then I'd like to ask you some questions about Franklin Savings Credit Union, just to learn a little bit more about the business and the expansion. And then from there, I'd like to, assess what you guys need and see what EMC has to offer you, and then work on a long-lasting business relationship.
Okay,
Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Great. Before we start, though, is there anyone who isn't here that could benefit from this meeting?
No, I'm the only one around today.
Okay, and do you mind if I take notes?
No, that's fine.
Thank you. So EMC, we are the global leader in data storage providing, and we work with small to medium-sized businesses to make sure that they're storing their data in the best way possible. That's great for their businesses, and our headquarters are right over in Hopkinton, so we're right down the road from your new location.
Right, we're opening hopefully in the next couple of months right in Hopkinton.
Oh, that's definitely very exciting, so we'll just be right down the road. So could you tell me a little bit more about Franklin Savings Credit Union?
Sure. So we've been around for a couple decades at this point. We finally have our sea legs. We've gained enough customers. We have a good install base, and we're continuing to add more customers to the point where we're able to expand, and we've afforded ourselves the opportunity to expand. So it's definitely an exciting time. We did start out as a mom and pop shop. Betty and George own the credit union. Been with them since the start, and there are just a handful of us here. So it's an exciting time for all of us that we're expanding to this extent.
Okay, great. That's awesome. So how are you guys currently storing your data?
Right on the server, so direct attached storage.
Okay. And could you tell me how that's working for you guys right now?
I know it's probably not the most up-to-date technology out there. However, it's what's working for us. We've had it since we started. Obviously not the same servers. We've upgraded over the years, but we're comfortable with the technology, which is why we've kept it for so long.
Definitely. No, I totally understand that. Do you think that you're going to take this direct attached storage over to the new location?
In some shape or form, whether it's adding more servers at that location, we'll definitely probably have direct attached storage at both locations. That's the plan anyways, just because we're comfortable with it.
Yeah, definitely. Does your current system support growth?
That's a great question since we are growing. Right now, the plan of attack when we grow is just to add another server. So I don't know how long we can keep our head above water with that technique, but for the foreseeable future, it's manageable.
Yeah, definitely. So on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being extremely unsatisfied and 5 being extremely satisfied, how are you with your system?
Maybe like a 3 at best, maybe a 2. It definitely takes away from family time or outside of working hours. I think it's really important to have a good work-life balance. However, when systems fail and we experience downtime, I'm the one that needs to be pulled away from anything in my personal life to be able to come back and get things up and running again. So it definitely interferes with that, which I'm not a fan of, but luckily I have the knowledge to be able to fix it.
Oh, definitely, but everyone needs their downtime, and it's really not fair that you have to be coming in. It definitely takes away some time from other things you could be doing with the new location. So what would you need out of a storage system to get you to a 5 where you can be extremely satisfied?
Our end users are what's most important to us. We want to ensure their happiness, and the trends right now are online banking and data availability at their fingertips regardless of the hour of the day. So we need to make sure that we're providing that for our end users. But to be honest with you, we've looked at companies like EMC in the past, and you guys are just way too large for us. To be honest, we're a small company in comparison to some of the Fortune 500 companies that you guys support.
Definitely, and we are a Fortune 500 company as well, but we do work with small to medium-sized businesses. I specifically am in that department where I'm working with small to medium-sized businesses. So you should never think that we're too large. And you know, if you were to pursue anything with EMC, we do have 24/7 customer service if something were to go wrong. But
Okay.
going off of what you said, it seems that you need something that's a little bit more up to date, something that will support the growth with this new location, because you guys are going to experience a lot of growth,
Yep.
and something that isn't going to make you come in all the time if it were to go down. And I think that EMC has a really good system for you guys, if you'd like me to tell you more about it.
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, great. So the system that I'd like to offer you is the VNXE system. The VNXE is simple, it's affordable, and it's efficient. You're going to consolidate all that data on those multiple servers, and it's going to be in one central location. It's going to be cloud technology, and that cloud technology allows you to archive your data, so you don't have certain servers over here with the older data, but it's like all going to be there in that cloud. You're going to grow as you grow, so you're paying as you're growing, and you're going to be able to do more with less, because it's just going to be a single point management. So if something were to happen, you're not having to come in and, you know, take away time from that family. You're going to be able to still spend time with your family and just work on it from where you are if things were to go wrong.
I mean, it sounds great. To be honest with you, I have no decision-making power.
Okay.
I wish I did.
Yeah, no, totally understand.
yeah.
But maybe we could set up a meeting at some point with Betty or George,
Yeah.
and they could come in and see how it works.
Yeah, I have a higher up named Alex as well who may
Okay.
be helpful. He's a huge influencer when it comes to making decisions for the IT department.
Yeah.
I mean, it certainly sounds interesting.
Okay, so why don't we set up a meeting for next Wednesday at 1? Maybe Alex will be available. I can bring in my IT people to show you guys how the system works. That way you're seeing how it works, you know, hands-on, like first like hand experience, and then Alex can see it too. That way he knows exactly what's going on and what would be going on for the business.
Yeah, I think we can try to set something up for next week. I think that's great.
Okay, great. Sounds good. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right.
It was nice meeting you, Sarah.
You too.